But yeah, I guess that's really all we had to say to you. Think about it.
Think I will. Can I go now?
Sure.
I kind of push my back a little bit.
Why?
Because I'm blocking the door.
Oh, sorry.
She starts to leave and then she stops. Do you know how to open the doors?
I might.
Yeah.
We figure it out if we.
I have
We
an
have
idea.
We have an idea.
The first thing we had to do...
I had an idea too.
Really?
But I didn't want to give it to Alaya because she'd just hoard all the treasure again. So
And if...
I'm going to say what are the doors instead of... It's not really a who, it's not really where, it's just what are they.
I
Think.
say to her, I know what you mean. Don't worry. But
It's a dragon!
She nods,
I also...
Isaac's completely confused because that's not the idea he had.
starts to leave again.
Farewell.
Can we give us some of
So-
can we give us some of the jewelry that Elia had lying around?
Nah.
She hears jewelry and turns back around the corner.
Because, like, obviously she doesn't have any money or anything, so can we do that?
She's got 15 gold in a pouch.
And
It's enough for food for like a
we
year.
destroyed her family!
True enough. It's up to you. I think you're carrying... Actually, no, Contu's carrying the jewels.
Contu's carrying all of the things. So
I take out a couple of, like, gold necklaces or whatever's in there and give them to her and say, here, sell these.
There you go. There.
she, Contu gives her some gold chains that are undecorated. For a total of about how much gold worth are you willing to give her?
Don't know.
I'm saying Contu doesn't know, so we gave her like 60 gold worth.
Yeah.
50. But yeah, that works. But then I also say to her, it's a good thing you didn't open that door. If what I think is behind there and Elia took it, the Tower Girls would have been a much different place.
I'll take your word for it. And count my blessings. She holds up the She holds up the necklaces. 1, 2. She kind of gestures to herself. 3. And she walks out. So, whoever got the treasure, changed the total amount from 900 to 840.
Contu has it, and I can't write on his sheet, so you're gonna have.
Which
Yeah.
totally doesn't evenly divide by 4 really nicely.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. You were trying to be nice. You were being who you were, even though you shouldn't have emotions.
No,
But if,
that was a joke. 840 completely divides by 4 evenly. Really, really well.
you should thank me.
Much better than 900.
Okay, Zeno. So really quick question. I'm assuming there's no more Tower Girls, but we're still gonna scout the place in case there is. So if there isn't, can you kind of just speed it up?
Okay.
Or is that an
Yeah, I
Isaac
need
thing?
to
Places
see.
and things of interest. Hold on.
So assume that Isaac is constantly searching for any hidden secrets, traps,
Yes.
so that.
You find in actually, hold on. Let me. Yeah. In a small room that has a large amount of bunks. Let me see. The room smells strongly. There's a small room next to the dormitory. The room smells strongly of rats, a mix of spoiled food, dander, pungent sting of rat feces, and an androgynous scent of lavender. A blanket's been spread on the floor, and a brass platter holds a few bits of gnawed food. You can grab the platter. It's of Thessalonian make and worth 100 gold pieces. I'll add that to you, your treasure list.
Sure. Well, I guess we just found Carissa's residence.
Actually, I'm gonna add that to Elias' treasure up there.
Yeah, works.
So, brass platter,
So I'm assuming we're going back to the door after this.
100 gold pieces.
I have a feeling we're...
And also the basin that she's been soaking her feet in is made of fine pottery
Oh.
and is worth 250 gold pieces.
Oh, well.
Huzzah.
Well,
This you find a room that is past the food stores. Two rats are found in the food stores room. You quickly dispatch of them, which I'm not going to go through the entire combat of. You quickly dispatch of them. Their experience was already added to your total.
cool.
The room seemed empty at first, but as Isaac is looking around, he finds that the wall here is actually a false wall, and as he peeks through slowly, he sees Navin, Saja, and Samuel sitting in the boat, and Samuel points up, and Navin and Saja wave at Isaac as he is looking over about 3 stories worth. The east wall here depicts a fresco of a tall, red-headed woman with a rancier, standing over a short, hunchback man. The rancier is impaled in the man's belly, and his twisted, demonic hands clutch at the shaft as black smoke wafts up from his face and wounds.
Can we tell who that is?
You already know that is the Rune Lord Aslantis, Alazanist, which, as I forgot to tell you because there was a lot going on, but as Lulina was looking at the pieces of wall mural that Alaya had, the Rune Lord of Wrath's name is Alanzist. I tried so hard to get
Just
this right.
type it.
Alazanist.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, okay?
Alrighty.
Man, why are the names so weird? Well, difficult to pronounce.
Although
Alasness.
you may know who the other one is, go ahead and roll a knowledge history check or a knowledge nobility check,
I don't have
because
either.
knowledge nobility works here, even though they said that it doesn't.
Nobility.
Rune Lords are nobility, therefore a nobility check should work. So you can go ahead and roll history or nobility or one and then the other.
Nobility. I fail horribly.
You have no idea. You actually are pretty sure this was a very important commoner named Joe.
History. I get +2 for it from the shard.
Mine, do you have any knowledges to roll? History or
I only have local.
nobility?
I know nothing.
You do not know who this demonic-looking man is, but go ahead and roll a craft check.
A what check?
Craft.
I've just closed my character sheet thinking we were ending.
Oh, then just roll a +8.
Okay, I'm back.
15.
Welcome
Hi.
back. Mai draws a picture of these two, the Rune Lord Aslantis and this demonic-looking man who she's killing.
Huh, wonderful. Are we gonna get back to the door so we can try and open it and then probably end the session if we do?
Do we not want to have... We can't have a short rest now, can we? We're not allowed.
It's not gonna work anyways.
You've already had yours today.
Let's go to the door!
So go ahead.
Woo!
And direct your attention back to the top right.
Ah, freaking light, get out of my way. I have more important things like figuring out this puzzle.
So after searching, the crow is completely alleviated of all of the tower girls.
And even the rats.
Quick question, Zeno. Can we take
Yes.
like pieces of my drawings and kind of make like a mental map of it? And so even though we can't see, like we know what's in ahead of us. So like things will still be invisible, but kind of like Absalon. Like we see the whole map, but we don't see everything that's going on because we're not there in that place all the time. Does that make any sense?
I'll go ahead and between this section and next, reveal completely all of the places that you guys have been to. But if I reveal any more than that, you'll know like how long corridors are ahead of you and such.
Well, yeah, no, just the thing that my drew and stuff like that. So that's what I mean. Because then we'll look at my drawings and have a mental image of what is coming up, as in for like architecture, but not actually.
But like I don't want you to know how long the hallways are.
Oh, okay.
Except unless you've already been there.
Yeah, only unless. Oh. Yeah, only if we've been there though. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Do we plan to come back here?
I mean, no, but what if like next time we I don't know, I just don't like looking around through the darkness. That's what I mean. I'm only doing this because like I want to be able to.
I'm gonna give you guys, let's say, because there were several lanterns around, I'm gonna say that you guys strategically which E? The first, the second, or the third? Oh, I'm gonna say that you guys strategically place lanterns so that the place is constantly lit. Give you guys light vision out to
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a personal like something of mine. It doesn't really bother me that much.
No. I'm gonna give you guys light vision, and that's gonna be your line of sight, and the entire place is considered lit. And
I will actually be able to see shit.
the E in listen and the Y in they. She touches the E and it burns her hand for 1 damage. She touches the Y and it burns her hand for 1 damage, both of which are now glowing orange.
Okay. Wait, is the S that she touched the first time not?
The E is on the left door and the Y is on the right door, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Quick question. The S that she touched turned off, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it was orange. So, do we have to personally burn ourselves in order just to do something?
I'm just moving this lantern somewhere.
Yep.
Blue.
That's where we're supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be on the other side of the wall, but yeah.
No, I moved it over here, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, oh, that's true.
I picked it up from here and put it here.
Contu wanders around.
Yeah.
You guys can figure out the door
I
thing.
don't know
this-
E to
It's
push.
supposed to be lit up too.
You touch that E?
Yeah, she touched that E already. No, she touched the E in listen, the Y in day, and the second E in listen. And C, I mean C.
Okay.
Wasn't that what you said? That was the
Mm.
first E.
Oh, and the E in C. Okay, so sorry, I missed that completely. Which E, the first or the second?
Let's go with the first one.
Okay.
Can I ask why?
Eyes.
It's heated.
That's why.
It's heated, but it doesn't burn you completely.
Hmm.
She
Where's the
spelled
Y gone?
eye.
But these two switch places,
Oh,
and the orange glow turns off.
Oh, okay.
listen.
They listen, they see. It's all. we obviously need to swap them around, but in order to do that, we must take damage, which is...
Not if we're correct.
But then she take damage from day and C.
Lilina should have taken 2 fire damage by now.
Yep.
Good.
Can we
Which
not?
is
Can we
really
not just
pissed me off.
continuously do? Listen these.
There's something that needs to change around and listen to make it something else. The bottom one needs to switch around as well.
Listen, what's different? Huh.
He is. I know. Anyway.
You hear footsteps
Really?
on the other side of the door.
Oh, okay.
No, coming up. And Naven and Saja come into the room, and they ask if they can move all of the tower girls' bodies out of the tower and into the sea.
Oh, sure.
Con2 goes to help them with that.
I mean, not unless Luna wants to burn them on the door, but...
Before they leave, I ask, does anyone else have any ideas on this tower door? Kind of don't have it anymore.
Can we have a clue?
No, we gotta...
Saja says, if you touch 2 at the same time, it only hurts a little bit. But make sure they're on the same door.
Okay, is Listen on one door and Daisy on the other? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Listen's on one door, the Sai is on the other.
The Sai, okay.
Con2 slumps Alaya's body over his...
It could
body.
be 2 set of words. I mean, because if Listen's supposed to be 1 set of words, I can only think of Enlist. That could be.
The Listen's on one door and they see is on the other.
Yeah, well, now it's spelled something else completely on the other side, but yeah.
Yes.
Are
But
we
yeah.
trying to make 1 word or 2 words or 3 words?
I don't know.
We don't know. We'll just know that these 2 things are on different sides of the door. So there's a division there. Which I'm going
Could we
to...
make it say I see instead of listen they see?
Not unless you spell I like in vision, like eye vision.
No, as in I as in myself.
How? Explain to me how. We can't take the I from listen and put it there.
If you get 2 people, 1 on each door, like they said you touch
No,
Y.
no, it doesn't transfer between doors. It only it stays into each door.
God damn it.
Remember how we did the box?
Yeah, but the box was easy and didn't hurt us.
Yeah. Well, if we had that, like, rod thing, that might have helped.
What can listen turn into?
Well, my entire idea of spelling I in the door didn't work.
It's not.
At first,
I don't get what that last tower girl said about it's not really a door.
What is it? What is it? Okay, what does
What
Isaac
is it?
see when he looks at the door again?
2
What?
glowing
What is-
eyes.
2 eyes, right. When Isaac looks at the door, he sees 2 eyes that are looking at, I'm assuming the E right now, right?
Yes, and when 2 of them were glowing, the eyes were split, looking at their respective door's letter.
Huh.
Why is the E glowing?
Because
Lilina has touched it.
So the E is correct.
no. We just
no,
split up.
it just glows because once you touch 2 letters, those 2 letters swap places. Can I look through Alaya's journal and see if she has any information on this? Like any, like, failed attempts and stuff?
You can. She doesn't. But you do find out about her history if you were interested in that.
Not really.
Alright.
Go.
You know what, let me look at her history. Maybe it'll come to me while I'm reading her history.
I touch the E and listen.
It turns off.
I touch the S and listen.
It starts to glow and you take 1 point of fire damage.
This is going to hurt a lot. You guys are going to need to alleviate me of this job soon. I hate fire.
I'm trying to think.
I touch the L now and listen.
It doesn't hurt enough to burn you, and the I and the L and the S change places, and the light turns off.
Silent, whether.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Do you want to touch the other two, please?
The E, the N, and the T.
Yeah.
I'll
so I
touch
thought
the
for-
N.
I'll do it. Okay, fine. You want to do it?
Alfred.
Fine, girl.
Isaac crosses his arms and leans up against a pillar.
Fine, girl. Damn.
Damn, son. I press the N and the T.
You take 1 point of fire damage.
Damn it.
Silnet Visai.
Is silent not spelled correctly?
He hasn't stopped around.
I swapped the N and the T like you said.
Oh, shit. I won't say the E and the N. I knew what I meant. I'm tired, it's midnight.
Let me do it. Oh, okay, fine, whatever.
My switches the E and the N and takes 1 point of fire
Oh
damage.
my days.
Good. I hate fire.
I love fire.
The eyes blink.
Silent. You know, there's not a here. it's
You
with-
hear you hear a whisper, an unintelligible whisper from each of the pillars in the dead silence, but only if all of you are not talking.
Okay, I'll roll a perception check to see if I can hear what it says.
I have not said a word.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
You listen quietly and silent. You listen, and you are able to hear. I don't want to give too much away.
Silent.
Silence. Listen. The eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because there's enough letters to spell eyes in there, but what would be the second word? So it would be E-Y-E-S.
It'd be the. Silent the eyes. Silent eyes the. It would be silent the eyes. Change the E and the S. That's the only thing it can be.
Okay, Isaac goes up, touches the Y and the
The Y?
H.
What?
Why the Y and the H?
Oh, well, I guess, no, yeah, that makes sense. The E and the S, sorry. The eyes, I guess, if you want to spell the eyes. I was thinking of, like, eyes, but I don't know why.
What did it used to say?
They see.
They see.
They see.
Okay.
No, because eyes would need to be plural, so it needs to be the Y and the S, and then the E and the S. To put
The
S at the
Y
end.
and the S. No, because you can swap them around. Do they have to be next to each other to be swapped around?
No, they don't need to be next to each other. But the Y, but to spell eyes, it needs to be E, S.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, sorry, I can't
Either
spell.
way, no matter how I do it, I need to swap it twice. So Y and the S,
Yeah.
I touch the Y and the S.
You take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay, and then I touch the
The E and the S.
E and the S. Yeah, the last two, E and the S.
I totally accidentally gave it away. I'm sorry.
No. I was thinking of the eyes. I was just thinking, what would be the second word? And
I was looking at the going. The only thing it can spell is that. I don't understand.
Yeah. Because the highest word that you can spell with those letters as a single word is seethe, which doesn't use a Y.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear the pillars say, Silent they listen, the eyes they see. The doors slowly open into the next session.
Yep.
They open into the next session, and the people are like, "What?
Roll
What is this?"
initiative.
Thessalonian murals here are as vibrant as if they were painted yesterday. The dusty, cobweb-choked corridor runs northward.
I wish I could examine those as well.
And that's where we're in today's session.
Thank you, players for players. Thank you, watchers for watching. Thank you, stayers for staying.
Thank you, Contu, for being Contu.
Woo!
Yep. Thank you for all of this treasure.
Yay!